Hello, it's your boy Yosa here, also known as Jalen. Today is October 14th, Thursday, and just a video to just update you on how my life is. I'm doing it for me, and if my son want to watch it, as he watches his dad grow up. But yeah, so today is October 14th, Thursday, and my son's birthday is October 19th, and it's going to be on Tuesday. So basically, just make a video just for me and my son to show you my progress and show myself my progress and how I changed over the years. So the first question I ask myself is, how do I feel? How do I feel right now? I still feel the same as the last video. I still miss you a lot. I feel like you're finna be 1 year in October 19th, and I have not seen you. Only seen you about 4 times, which is pretty sad, pretty bad, but it's okay because I have learned a lot in that long time frame. And one thing you should know about me already, I'm pretty sure you're going to know in the future, is that I'm an impatient person. So this 1 year of me not seeing you how I want to see you, it's been like, say 3 years for me. I'm not lying, but I'm just an impatient person, and I need to learn to be more patient and just trust and believe in the process. So the first question is how I feel. I feel the same as last time. I keep repeating myself. I feel good. I feel positive. I feel like I've learned more since the last video. I feel like I feel more, what's the word? I feel more empowered. I feel more purpose-filled, if that makes sense. I feel like I have more purpose in my life. I feel like I'm being more efficient in how I think and operate instead of just being this down person because I can't see you right now. My feelings to my son is regarding the same thing. I really miss you. Like I said, I only seen you about 4 times. Me and my girlfriend, Asia Arnold, she's a wonderful girlfriend. She has 2 kids, Amari and Javille. But you're going to know that eventually because when you get older, you're going to see them. But we went there now last week, and unfortunately, I could not see you. So, yeah, and we had a big argument about it. But too much information that you don't need to know right now. But just understand, I miss you. And I was crying. So, yes. My next question I made for myself is, how was I in my past versus what I know now in terms of wisdom? My past, like I said, I was very impatient. I was very knowledgeable. I should say I was definitely very knowledgeable, but I was in the mindset that I knew it all. I mean, back then, if I talked to myself back then, I didn't think I knew it all. But the fact is that I did not listen to anybody or anything if it didn't make not one bit of sense to me. Therefore, I'm being conceited in a sense, and I pushed it on a lot of people, like my family, And that's really one of my biggest regrets that I have to learn now is that it's not just one way of doing things, because I have a tendency of just trying to do things my way or the highway. And 9 times out of 10, the purpose I want to do it my way, it has very good intentions, but it does not come off as that to other people. So the purpose is irrelevant for me to be that way. I have to be more conscious and considerate of other people's feelings before I want to just jump the gun and say, hey, it's my way, and you're just doing it wrong. Because what I've learned now is that there are many ways to get to where you want to go. There's many ways of thinking. It's like, it's not just white or black. It's in between. It's gray, it's yellow. It's all those colors. And it's like, that's what I'm really learning right now. That's just part of it. Some wisdom quotes I have made up or I have learned in this time is, as I change the way I look at things, the things I look at change. So I'm going to repeat it one more time. As I change the way I look at things, the things I look at change. So that's basically, it just shows you the power of your mind and what that mind can do, because we all have brains. We all can think, but it determines and it affects our life in the future, positively or negatively, depending on how our brain is thinking and how our brain looks at every other thing. So if I constantly feel like for instance, like for you, I can't see you right now. So past me, I was just depressed. I was in a victim mode because don't get me wrong, I had every right to be in a victim mode because you got taken away from me, but it still does not justify what I've learned is being that victim and playing that victim role. Even though you have every reason to be there, even though people were treating you that way, and I'm just telling you this for anybody who's watching this. When a person, if something's been bad happened to you, if something's bad happened to you, instead of you playing victim role, we should start taking more accountability of what we could have did. Because I'm trying to tell you, it may sound weird, it may sound outrageous, but we, in a sense, as people, as considerate people, as nice people, as giving people, we allowed it to happen. So there's some accountability that has to be thrown at us instead of we just viewing it as, dang, they treat me wrong and oh, that's not fair and all that. Because if you make your brain think about how unfair and how victimized you are, your brain is never going to grow. You're going to continue suffering in terms of how you view things now. In your future, you're going to waste a lot of time, a lot of bitterness involved in you, and you have to fix it. You have to control that, because one thing I've learned, based off the knowledge I've been searching for, another quote, I'm sorry for just cutting it out, but another quote I have is, you don't have to fully understand things to benefit from them. For example, a car. So a car analogy is that we don't know the ins and outs of a car, but yet we still function. We still know how to use the basis of it. Is to drive, use steering wheel, park reverse, neutral, drive, all that type of stuff. So basically, you don't have to know what everything that was made and went into building that car in order for you to know the functions and for it to operate. And that's how life is. Like, you don't have to know everything about a certain topic, but you just get the summarized version of it so you can make your life easier. Because a lot of reasons why people make life so hard is because it's up here how your brain thinking. If your brain is thinking negatively, and of course your life is going to be hard. But if you know how to operate things and understand everything happened for a reason, and there is some good and bad and everything in terms of if we're going through something, there's a good thing in it. And one good thing I can tell you is that we're learning. When something bad or catastrophic or traumatizing happened in our life, we can learn from it. And that's one good trait that I know a lot of people, and including myself, don't think of in the moment, because in reality it hurts. It hurts in the moment. Like, you feel mad, you feel upset, you feel unjust, you feel like it's not being treated fairly, but it does not matter. You have to focus on the purpose of you and the purpose of how you got there. Sometimes you got there is because your brain. Like, I know it's a lot of things that we can't control, but we can control our brain. We can control the people we hang around. We can control the things that we consume, the things in terms of digestive wise and in terms of mentally. Like, we can choose to consume anything we want to consume, just like we can choose to ignore a lot of things. And it's just going to make our life harder or easier depending on how we know how to navigate through those tough situations and challenging moments. I'm really rambling right now. This is my first time, so I'm just getting more used to being able to talk in front of a camera and being more fluent, because this music is distracting me, and I'm not going to do the music next time. But yes. Another thing I've learned is knowledge is acquired at a different pace depending on the person and the way that person thinks. So knowledge is acquired at different paces depending on the person and the way they think. So what I've learned about myself is that a good trait that I have is that I question a lot of things. I question a lot of things. I think I question everything, really. With me being able to question everything, that means I'm not just taking things as is. I'm wanting to understand why it happened, how to prevent it if I can, how to deal with it if I can. And I can tell you right now, son, that I have acquired a lot of information that I've learned through other people. And something about wisdom is that knowledge can be taught in any age, at any time. So I know for a fact you're going to teach me wisdom. You're going to teach me a lot, and you're going to be way younger than me, because age and experience don't really matter in terms of knowledge. It's about what is being said and how it's being said that makes it relevant or not. But so my purpose in saying that is that I've realized I'm 23 years old, that I'm learning things that people way older than me, like over 30, like haven't still experienced yet, have not still learned yet, because at a young age I understood the purpose and the trait of not having to deal with things. Let me say this. I learned the trait at a young age, not having to deal and experience things and just learn from other people's mistakes. Because I feel this world has a lot of bad, but yet if you look for the good, you're going to find plenty of good in this world. And one thing you can find good is knowledge. It's so easy now. It's based on technology, and you just searching or Googling something. You can learn a lot just off of you just questioning something. And that's what the point I'm trying to make is I am so grateful that I'm so young and I'm learning all this stuff that I know people older than me, way older than me, have not even learned yet or haven't even got a chance to learn yet because of the way they're thinking. But I have learned a lot, and I'm going to continue learning a lot. And one thing I have been preparing for is how to be there for you, son. How to be there for my son, Colin Jameer Sanders, whenever you need me, because I'm limited. Like, I have limited time. Your mom gets to see you every day. I don't have that luxury. I'm probably finna be seeing you every other weekend, which is okay, because I've understood the power of making things count. It don't matter how long. Like, I'm just trying to say, for example, she can be with you for the entire year or the entire lifetime of you until you've been 18, and I can be with you for like 3 years of that 18. But I can tell you, you can learn more in 3 years versus you being in an 18, like you wasting 18 years of your life. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but knowledge is like learned, and I've understood, like, although I have little time with you, I can make that time like very, very helpful and very beneficial to you, to make you become what I ultimately want you to become, is a self-serving or self-reliant parent, or not a parent, self-reliant adult, to where you don't need me, you don't need your mom, you just need yourself. And of course, me and her is going to be there. I'm going to be there for you always. And yes, I'm assuming your mom is too, but yes, I love you, and I've learned a lot, and I'm going to be the best parent I can be, as I promised in the first video. And it's just a video to let you know that I love you, and I really miss you. Like, I only seen you about 4 times this entire year, which is trash, but yes. So I'll talk to you later. See you later. Love you. Bye.